What's good, team? Today I'm bringing you guys another top 10 video, and today's top 10 is going to be the top 10 things I think is wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! Now, as a disclaimer before I get to my top 10, I'm going to flat out say I love Yu-Gi-Oh! It's one of my favorite pastimes. It's the only thing that helps me keep my life sane when I'm going through hard shit outside of weightlifting and etc. So, don't take this video too seriously. These are just my opinions on what I personally feel like could be improved on with this game, and my opinions on what I think this game needs to change on. So, without further ado, let's begin. Starting off with this top 10, I'm going to go with number 10. Nothing in specific order, by the way. So, starting off with number 10, the prize support. The prize support in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is lackluster due to the fact of how many people show up to these events. We get thousands upon thousands for YCSs. Some YCS get 600 to 700 to 800. That's still a large fucking number when you look at things like video game tournaments, Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, and etc. And what do we get? We get a prize card. While it is valuable, it's still a piece of cardboard at the end of the day. You can't pay your bills unless you find somebody to buy it off you. And if you do find somebody to buy it off you, gotta make sure you don't get caught at the event. And then we get a system, which is going to be like either a PS4 or Xbox, which is going to be relevant in a few years, and etc. and etc. So it's like, you know, the YCS first place prize, while it might be decently good because you get to travel, they actually do pay for your flight to another event. I think so. Don't quote me on that. Why don't we just get things like money tournaments? Why haven't Yu-Gi-Oh! Established that? It's 2016. Kazuki Takahashi, or how the hell you pronounce his name, made the rule based on some Japanese fucking rule. When he first invented Yu-Gi-Oh! He doesn't want kids gambling. Well, guess what? Most people who play this game competitively are adults, or at least 17 or 18 and older, and they know about gambling. And I feel like, personally, it's dumb as hell that at this point in the game, where it's at its peak, honestly, because I don't believe Yu-Gi-Oh! Is dying, I believe Yu-Gi-Oh! Is growing, that the prize support is still at the kids level and it has not reached to the adult level. Now, maybe Konami don't want it to reach the adult level, and maybe they want their demographic to stay within children, because children get their parents to buy packs and etc. But I can guarantee you, if we actually initiated the money tournaments into the game, which is a long shot, I don't expect it to happen anytime soon, the game would just shoot up through the roof and it'd get on the level of MLG, Magic the Gathering, etc. I personally feel like Yu-Gi-Oh! Is one of the laughing stocks of the gaming community due to the fact of how we get treated from Konami, and I'll get on that later in this video, and the fact that our prize support sucks in the comparison. Like, it's a damn shame. I see a video game tournament get 50 people, prize support payouts like $200 to $300. Then I see a Konami Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament which gets 800 to 1,000 fucking people, and we get cars like, woo. Like, that's cool for Dragon Duels, and I can understand it for Dragon Duels, but for adults, the adult league, the 18 and older, whatever, come on now, give us some price. Give us some cash or checks, Konami. Cut us something. Number 9 on my list of 10 things wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! The Overpower cards. Now, I'm one of those type of players I can adapt to times, but I'm also a realist, and I can admit to the fact that a lot of cards in this game is overpowered. Great example of that, the Monarch Structure deck. The only reason I'm playing the Monarch Structure deck is because I'm a competitive player and I like winning. I'm gonna be 100% real with it, so I'm not gonna play some bullshit deck like Heroes. Not saying Heroes is a bullshit deck because it can win. I'm not gonna play a deck like Heroes when I can play something like Monarchs, Cosmos, and etc. and have me have a higher win ratio. Especially due to the fact that I feel like I don't have anything to prove to anyone. I've proved myself that I can play a rogue, so I want to prove to everyone now that I can do good with meta. So with that being said, I personally feel like, cards are overpowered. Maybe we need to do a wind back. Depends on the mechanic. While I do think, like I said, while I can roll with the time, it's a dumbass mechanic. You span a field leads, and come back. You span a field leads, come back, and they keep ripping scales. Like, it can be fair if they were to edit it a little bit, but by allowing the opponent to keep spamming, spewing out shit, the mechanic is dumb in my opinion. Like, I don't have a big issue with it, because like I said, I flow with the times when it comes to games, but I do think the mechanic, I can't agree with the argument that people make that the mechanic is overpowered. Yeah, we need to tone down these cards a lot. Coming in at number 8, the game has too many fucking reprints. Now, this is good because the more players who spend money on cards, the more players are going to play the game, more players that can get shit on the budget. But I'm one of those players that solely believe in having something valuable. A lot of players don't want to make an investment on a deck, then have to get hit on the ban list, and then have to, if it doesn't get hit on the ban list, have to get reprinted first, then hit on the ban list later. It's like a dick slap in the face to everyone that plays the game, because it's like you buy Cosmos now. Cosmos gets reprinted. Cosmos gets banned. Or, hold on, Cosmos gets reprinted. Everyone buys Cosmos again. Next ban list, Cosmos gets banned. So, all those 2 rotations of investment is gone because Konami said, okay, axe the Cosmo deck or whatever meta deck it is at the time. And they're just going to keep taking money out of our pockets. I mean, that's the way businesses work. That's the way companies work. But that don't mean I got to like it. That don't mean you guys haven't got to like it either. So, back in my day, growing up, there was a lot of reprints like this. I mean, I started when the game first started, and I slowly remember sets coming out, and we did have reprint sets, but it wasn't like right away. It was, I think it was every 2 to 3 years, and I know every 4 to 6 months, we get a reprint of a deck that just came out. I think that's fucking dumb in my opinion. So number 8, too many reprints. Coming to number 7, the random fucking ban list. Now, I think this is the dumbest decision Konami has made by far when it came to this Yu-Gi-Oh card game. Reason being, it goes back to the investment thing. At least back in the day, when a player invests into a deck, they know, okay, I got at least 6 months or 3 months to play this deck before it gets hit. So I can invest, get rid of it, pick up something that might not get hit. Now it's just like, okay, I invest into a deck, don't know when the deck is going to get hit, and then all my money is gone. I can invest into a deck today, and literally the next day Konami can say, you know what, we don't like the deck, axe it. All your money's gone. That's fucking dumb. I mean, that's the thing, honestly, this whole random ban list thing just seems so unprofessional in my opinion, because why would a company of their caliber just make something random? Just, we're gonna drop ban list whenever. What card game does that? No card game. Pokemon with their rotation has their rotation dates. Magic the Gathering, I'm pretty sure, has their ban list dates. Hell, even video games, when they're gonna neuter a character, I think they have a neuter date. Well, then again, video games kind of different because the characters come prepackaged in the games, etc. Unless you buy a character, but that's neither here or there. But the random balance is dumb. I think the random balance is one of the things leading a lot of older players out of the game, because let's face the fact, why play this game continuously to make an investment, have a balance come up and axe your deck? That's fucking dumb. Number 6, Konami's lack of interest in social media. Now, I haven't been on Facebook in a while, but from what I remember, a lot of people telling me they don't reply to comments on Facebook, or they don't allow you to post on Facebook. Like I said, hey, I haven't been on Facebook in a while, like, don't quote me on that. I have something on the screen stating if they do or not. But on their YouTube thing, they'll post a video, introductional video on how to do certain things. They're introducing archetypes, which are very inconsistent, by the way, because they haven't done this to every archetype. They'll do it on a whim. Hey, this is a new archetype, come buy my product, which is cool, but at the same damn time, it's like, why disable the comments? Why? Do you guys not understand social media? You don't just post a video and say, hey, buy the product and that's it. This is not a fucking commercial. You can easily get us YouTubers to do that shit for you, but if you're gonna have a channel, Konami, allow people to post comments. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. People want to engage with the company. It makes interest in the company. I mean, I would love to post a comment saying, hashtag Konami is an awesome hashtag, come subscribe to me, but in all seriousness though, I don't think Konami cares about social media, or they have some company-wide rule that doesn't allow them to post on social media, which I think is fucking ridiculous. So that being said, Konami's like a social media. Had to be on this list at number 6 for that reason alone. Coming in the list at number 5, the split ban list between the TCG and the OCG. This is another one of the most dumbest fucking things that's going on with the Konami Yu-Gi-Oh trading card game in general. It's like, okay, I understand Japan made the game and things first and etc. And I can understand having split ban lists back in the day, because the game came out in 1996 in Japan and it came out 6 years later in America. So I can understand the time gap for a long time, especially in the beginning, because they weren't sure if the game was going to last that long. But it's 2016. Why are ban lists still split? I don't want to look online, see some awesome deck lists, some fucktard made in Japan. Not saying Japanese people are fucktards, I'm just talking. This is how I talk naturally. And then I can't build a deck. And then I have half of the time, when I am able to build a deck, the deck is terrible. Like, great example, the Fire Fist deck when it first came out in Japan. When you got Fire Fist, it was neutered over here. Right. Another example, the Train deck that was amazing in Japan. Now the deck is garbage in Japan. America still hasn't got the train deck. We still haven't got none of the train shit. So it's like, what the fuck? By the time we get the shit, it's gonna be irrelevant, and no one's gonna want to play the stuff anymore. So it's just little things like that that's irked me with this company, because it's like, I'm pretty sure it's not that hard to make TCG and OCG combine together. I mean, Magic does it, and Magic is a worldwide game, and Yu-Gi-Oh is a worldwide game, so why don't Yu-Gi-Oh does it? It makes no sense to me. So the split Banlist is like really retarded, really dumb, and I would love to see Konami in the future have for everything just combined worldwide. So once a Banlist drops, it happens to everybody. Coming into on number 4, I have for the European guys, because even though I'm not from Europe, I can feel you guys when you guys get the stuff late. I hate the fact that, okay, when a Shonen Jump magazine comes out or special promotions come out, Europe gets the stuff late. They always get the short end of the stick. And it kind of relates back to my thing when I was talking about the OCG and the TCG. It's like, why? The card, it makes no sense. The book is legal. The book came out. It's printed worldwide. People in Europe can go to their local store to buy the book for the Utopia cards and etc. But guess what? Due to fucking regional rules or whatever, they can't play the cards. It took Europe forever to get Quasar, and it's taking Europe forever to get that Utopia card. So it's just like, damn, I feel bad for you European players. I think that's fucking stupid that this rule implied. Especially when you guys can go to your Barnes & Nobles and say, hey, that's the Utopia card I can get. Too bad I can't play it. Hey, the internet exists. Ain't like you can't order it, so that's dumb, and I feel bad for you guys, which is why it's on this list. Number 3, thing that's wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh. Now, this is going towards the community. Sorry, a lot of my fans. I mean, I love you guys, but this community fucking sucks in so many different ways. But I explained that throughout previous videos. Look at the channel to find it. But this 7-title community is so fucking annoying, and it needs to change. Everyone thinks they're so good. Everyone thinks they should be better. They're better than what they really are. Everyone wants the best deck. No one wants to put in the work to think for themselves. There's nothing, and everyone talks shit about net deckers because they can't win. But at the same time, it's like, dude, when it's war, if you gotta win at any means necessary. Meaning, if you got a net deck to go win nationals, you're gonna net deck that deck to go win nationals. Fuck originality. You're trying to win, so why not do it that way? But yeah, this self-entitled community is fucking dumb. Like, I literally just see people get pissed because they lost the game. And there's nothing wrong with getting salty, but they'll lose a game and then just be like, oh, that guy fucking sucked. I'm better than him. And it's like, dude, you lost. You should have played a better deck. I mean, like, if you're gonna bitch that much, just quit the game. But I'm not gonna get on the community now, because I talked about the community before. It's just had to be on the list because this community irks me at times. Even though I love the community, it irks me at times. Number 2, lack of deck list from Konami. Now, the lack of deck list from Konami, this is going based on major events. It's like, why don't Konami do their own live deck list? Why? That'd be so fucking cool. They had their own professional YouTubers do deck lists, deck profiles from top players and pros and etc. Similar to the fashion ARG does it. That'd have been an amazing job for Konami to incorporate that into their business practices. But they don't even give us the deck list on the website. They don't give us the deck list live. Live would be preferably because it's 2016. This is not 1999 or 2002. It's 2016. YouTube exists. Give us live deck list, Konami. Facebook video exists, etc., etc. It's just sad that us YouTubers are doing you guys better jobs, but then in certain countries and certain cities, we can't fucking record because if there's dumb rules. It's just like, wow. You would think they'll have better outlook on the game. And I'm pretty sure it's not the employees' fault who work at Konami. I mean, there's a long line of corporate foundation they got to go through, and a lot of older cats in the head of corporate offices don't really understand card games. They just there to make their quick buck. And not to mention, Konami is mainly a casino owning business, meaning they make casino games. If you go to, for you guys that are 21 or older, if you go to a casino, I haven't been to a casino in a long ass time, but if you go to a casino, you'll see a lot of games that are made by Konami. So Yu-Gi-Oh is pretty much the back end of their income, so they can give two shits, and this is their corporate way of saying fuck the, well, they're not literally saying fuck the players, but they don't give a fuck because they're just there to make the money. But lack of deck lists from Konami is really retarded. I don't agree with it, and us YouTubers shouldn't be out busting our ass for deck lists when Konami should be out getting them for us, because hey, it's their event. Why can't they do the damn job? I'm not saying I don't like the free income. I love it, and YouTube does pay us for it, but come on, get shit together, Konami. And last but not least, coming to this at number 1, even though it's not really number 1, because the list doesn't fucking matter. I'm just reading off a list I made just now. The shady judges in Yu-Gi-Oh! These people are fucking insane. People would cheat for their friends. People would, like, judges give you bad rulings because they don't know shit. I have seen so many people, Konami, pick up random people who aren't even real judges just to help them out because they're short-staffed. And not to mention, a lot of these judges will just pick on you just because they feel like it. And I've even heard of stories of judges stealing from players doing deck checks, getting them game losses and DQs. I've even heard in Europe, one time on YouTube, I forgot, I think it was called on Olympia's channel, a judge actually stole someone's deck. Like I said, judge steal my deck, I'm getting banned for life. I'm fucking him up. Like, there's no questions asked. No one takes my deck and come back and say, oh, I can't find it, fuck that. That's fucking dumb. But I'm tired of ranting. These were my top 10 things I think suck about the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a big thumbs up. If you guys didn't enjoy it, I don't give a fuck. Thumbs it down, whatever. Either way, you're helping support the channel. Give me, guys, your top 10 things you hate about the community or love about the community in the comment section down below. If you're new to the channel, upload 3 times a week. On Mondays, I do general discussions. On Wednesdays, I do top 10s like you're seeing right here. And on Fridays, I do my Explain series where I explain decks and archetypes in detail. And like I always tell everyone, I do these videos. I truly believe help you guys become better players. And also do these videos. I truly believe in you guys helping me become a better player. Chris from Team Innovation signing out. Peace, guys. Stay innovative. Deuces. Unless you just have some amazing memory. But everyone doesn't have memory like that. So I cannot stress enough the importance of sleep. I see too many players at locals play testing their decks.